Hello, in this video I want to tell you about the new plugin that I have just found. It's called Gon Kick. For a long time I was looking for a replacement for this plugin. I started drifting away from it and started to look for some replacement. So I have found this plugin and I think it's even better. There are some disadvantages but also a lot of advantages. It's free and open source, it has some geeky vibe. It looks like the main platform of the developer is Linux, but he made builds for all platforms: Linux, Mac and Windows. The main feature of this plugin that it is able to generate the whole kit, not only just one sound. For example, you can load a preset which name starts with word kit. In such case there will be a lot of different sounds that you can play when press these buttons. You press this button and a pop-up appears. I will reassign the pitch to C2. So it was easy to demonstrate the sound for you. This will be D. So you can create the whole kit in this plugin and create beats. Here you can easily pre-listen sounds, delete unnecessary instances, solo, mute, add new slots. Then we select some of these presets and we can tweak it. What are the differences compared to Kick2? You have two oscillators, FM modulation and noise oscillator, also 3 layers. So in total there are 6 oscillators. We can turn on and turn off layers. Also we can load our own audio sample. I haven't checked if the sample will be saved in the preset or just linked to the file, but yeah, you can add your own audio sample and mix in some sine or triangle. Another thing that I like a lot is that every rotary has envelope, which you can see if you press the label. So you can see it in the big window and make your own tweaks. Here you can see general settings like length or amplitude. There is distortion and compression module, which is very important. There is layer mixture and filter for master out. Also there is a filter per oscillator. Also there is FM modulation for more creative sounds than just a kick. What are disadvantages in comparison with Kick2? Kick2 is really similar. There is one oscillator, there are envelopes for amplitude and pitch, and there are 3 slots for audio samples that you can load in. But there is only one oscillator. But here you can change the pitch. Well, that's not it. You can change the length. But no, wait, in Gon Kick you also can change the length. Also the amplitude. Okay, I haven't figured out how this works in Gon Kick yet. But I like in Kick2 that you have zoom. For example, if you're working on some sophisticated kick, you zoomed in and do your edits. Also you can add these additional buttons and so you have created your sound. Also when you double click, a dot will appear or disappear, but in Gon Kick, double click will always add new dots and they will overlap. If you want to delete one, you should do the right click. It's pretty fast though, but this workflow with double click is not very common. For example, in Serum or Vital, double click will erase the dot. Also here you can add harmonics. It's kind of a wave editor, but not very advanced. Those are even harmonics, so you cannot create some atonal sound. Also you can increase or decrease the pitch and add harmonics by some of these algorithms here. I haven't noticed such feature in Gon Kick. So to conclude, just because of absence of zoom, I cannot name it the killer of Kick2. If the developers add zoom, I would call this plugin better in many aspects. Although I must say that I haven't tried to create some production-ready kick in this plugin yet. I'm not the expert in the field of creating kicks. I spent some time in Kick2 to create a few kicks for my music, but a few months later, when I did the release, I decided that those kicks weren't good enough, so I can't name myself a good kick designer. But anyway, I think this plugin gives you a lot more options and creative ways to create your sound. Also, I forgot to add that Kick2 has this easing when you create these smooth lines. In GeonKick you would need to create a few more dots and create this arc by yourself. And now I will show you a few sounds from the factory bank. One more thing that was unclear for me: by default this plugin spreads all sounds to different channels.